In the past few years, the word sustainability has been used a lot as people push for a more environmentally friendly world. For the cattle industry, however, sustainability is nothing new. In fact, it's something cattle producers have been practicing since cattle farming was started, as they work to make the land better than how they found it to be able to keep farming it for years to come.
A lot of people set out to run a farm in what I consider a sustainable way. They want the farm to last. They want it to be something they pass on to their children later in life. They want it to be productive at the same time. We even lean a step further into what we and people have started to call regenerative agriculture, and where we're improving the land and we're building really good topsoil, and we leave behind a more productive farm for our kids than what we started with.
Kramer believes the way to do that is by being a good steward of the land, which for him means not overgrazing cattle on a piece of land until it damages it.
If you're overusing the land, you're going to see it in 3 years. That's not going to last very long. You're going to have weed infestation. Your cattle are going to start to get skinny and die. It's just not sustainable. Most farmers don't strive for that.
In today's society, more and more people are starting to pay attention to where their food comes from and how it's raised, which Kramer says is all the more reason to strive for sustainability on the farm.
We're already seeing that people are becoming a lot more interested in where their food comes from. And I get a ton of farm visits from even as far as Atlanta, which is 2.5 hours away. And they bring their whole family, and we walk them around out here. We let them see the chickens and how the chickens are raised, and they see the beef and how the beef is moved around. And in the beginning, we thought that might be a negative thing, that once they develop a sense of what's happening on a farm, then they become vegetarians even. But it's doing the opposite in our opinion. They appreciate that the animals live a really nice life, and they appreciate the effort we put into doing all this. So I think the public is already educating themselves on all this, and they're developing their own opinions of what they see.
For Kramer and producers all over the country, working towards sustainable farming operations isn't going to happen overnight. It comes with new research and technology and being willing to adapt if something doesn't work out.
It's one of those things that my wife put best. If you'll get out there and do something, you'll learn if it works or not, or what works best with it versus others, and you can modify it. You don't have to stick to it.
Reporting in Washington County for the Farm Monitor, I'm John Holcomb.